in I don't know how long that is not releasing on a Friday. They chose, for whatever reason, to release Endless Ocean 3 on a Thursday, right? And for me, this causes issues because I work on Thursdays, right? So I wasn't able to play it right when it launched, but yeah, once we escape this battle, which I don't know why that hasn't happened yet. Yeah, I shouldn't have. I have no idea what I was doing. I was just like, look at how sad she is. I'm sorry I let you down. I mean, hopefully I wasn't grinding for too long. I've been grinding like forever in this area, trying to beat it, but I don't understand why the Phoenix Cave is so hard compared to like everything else you do in the World of Ruin. It's just it just makes no sense to me personally. All right, okay, saved. All right, let's boot up Endless Ocean Luminous. Now this game is I really wish I covered this game more when it was getting announced because the game feels like it's one of those Nintendo games that everybody was shitting on, right? Like it was crazy to me to see how many people like tried writing this off. Oh, 1-1. Wow. It was crazy. Oh, wow, it goes right into the game. Well, that's cool.
You must be the new researcher HQ sent. I'm your
How do you know my name?
skilled exploration and research assistant AI.
She's an AI?
Please call me Sarah.
Sarah.
I'll be providing. Thank you for your hard work
Okay.
on behalf of the Ocean Research Project. Please begin moving.
Okay. This game is gorgeous, by the way.
Mission confirmed.
Big upgrade over the weekend. This is
Luminous
the first time
activated.
Endless Ocean has been in HD, isn't it?
Now, let's make sure the lens is in your map. When you scan a creature, you should be able to see its body.
Yeah, it was really weird how on Ped Race.
Scan successful. Note that if you keep holding the button, you'll be able to scan more creatures. When you scan a new organism, its biological data is transmitted to HQ.
Wow, it goes right into the gameplay. I'm impressed with this already. Yeah, I couldn't even like go into the lore about what I was expecting to see from this. Yeah, yeah. So I noticed when this game was announced that everybody was trying to write it off as a minor release, something that like nobody cared about, like ignoring all like the Endless Ocean fans, like dipshits like Andre Segers were coming out trying to tell us that like, oh, like 32 players online, that'll take up the entire player base. But
Scan more and more
no, the
organisms
game is
until
good.
your
I'm sure.
You might have noticed that after you scanned it, I'll get into why that happened at a later point. This is the Veiled Sea, an ocean region whose topographical features are in constant flux. Feel free to explore and sip.
Okay. And the game goes right into it. That's crazy. Achievement unlocked. Yeah, I'm really curious. Like, IGN gave this like a 4 out of 10 because it had too much water, right? It's a game literally about exploring the ocean, so of course IGN hated it. It's crazy how we're still making fun of them for that. That is like that is the God hand review of our time. Chance to meet creatures that are difficult to find during dives. Shared dives. So can you explore the ocean with other people? Okay. So there's an online mode. Uh oh, come on. A shared dive IP. Okay. Enough with the friend codes. So the game is divided into chapters. Okay. Well, I think that's preferable to what they did before. I think the original was a bit too open-ended. It was weird. Like you had objectives, but like the ocean was so massive.
We've arrived
Okay.
at the canyon. As you our
Okay, so this
destination
seems a
is
lot
to
more
the left.
streamlined. Okay. Yeah, so a lot of people were really like complaining about
A
this
downstream
this
terrace
series
to the
coming
left
back.
is actually
When like this is one of those things like I feel as if people really don't want to admit that like the Wii introduced a lot of really good, interesting, unique Nintendo IPs. And this is absolutely one of them. Like this is a Wii era thing. Like it should be seen as a great thing that Nintendo brought this back, but no, we gotta
you will
complain.
notice a large reef composed of many diverse species of coral. We call this the world coral. It's home to a unique ecosystem. Research shows it is, but look here. Some parts of the cause
Oh,
of this necrotizing effect isn't currently understood. If the necrosis
oh
continues,
no, I
a
blame climate
declining
change.
zone will be reached. The world coral will be
Oh, don't depress me. Isn't this happening in real life?
it
Like
is a critical part of the
coral is
ecosystem
dying
of
because
the
of human
ocean.
activity or whatever.
Such an event would profoundly impact life here and in the surrounding ocean. Project Aegis was founded to investigate why this
Aegis,
is happening and
really?
stop the necrosis before it's too late. You are now the newest member of Ready to get started?
Sure.
Of course, as your assistant, I should
This
note that
AI
you
is
are not
really
authorized to
sophisticated.
return to the world coral without now that you've gotten a good look at it.
So the idea is that you're supposed to be saving the reefs. Okay, that's cool.
Huh? My sensors are showing an analyze. I detect unusual biometric.
Now, what the hell is that?
Sending emergency transmission to HQ. Major there it is, and it's enormous. It looks like an extremely large variant of coelacanth.
Really? Doesn't look like a
I
coelacanth to me.
searched our database, and there are few examples of a coelacanth of that size, or with that golden coloring.
It does not look like a coelacanth.
I understand you want to investigate, but it's not safe.
Yeah, yeah. Look at that fucking thing. It looks like massive.
Seismic activity detected. There's a risk that that creature will be agitated.
Oh, I didn't actually watch that clip. I really need to.
You should be
I haven't
fine,
watched anything like all week. It's
and
been
your
crazy.
vitals readout indicates you're not hurt. It's unusual to have such a strange experience on your. I hope we meet that creature again. But first,
Okay, it seems like a pretty. I kind of want to just explore. Like maybe we should just be doing solo dives. Like story just seems like things just kind of happen. I don't know, man. Like I really liked the first Endless Ocean, but like, why did I drop it again? Was I playing it on stream at one point? Like, I think the issue was that like it was just during that time where I was like really sick and not able to like play weird stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe I should go back into it. I didn't play much of Blue World at all. I do own it, so those might be games I come back to soon. I don't know. There's just so many other games I would rather play first, like Silent Hill 2. Like, okay.
HQ reviewed our data and confirmed.
Yep,
I
a
can
new
only
species.
hope we see it again. There are lots of objects to be. Part of your role as a researcher is to help you learn.
Yeah, so things are just kind of happening. He's wearing a pink jumpsuit.
Daniel is one of the most senior divers on the... Shall we get started? As Daniel would no doubt tell you, the best way to find salvage is to look...
Okay, come on. Uh, yeah, this game is really pretty. I'm really curious how well this game is going to do because I bet we could get like another one on the Switch before the end of the life cycle. I mean, the Wii got two of these games, so. Nope. Yeah, these games are like designed to be. Oh, is this something? Uh, yeah, this came
Salvage
out, so
found.
I have to stream.
Well done spotting. Transmission from HQ.
Yeah, it feels like it's a bit too handholdy at this point. Oops.
Salvage found. HQ has granted permission to search in the north.
Yeah, I want to just explore and like learn the mechanics, I guess. But yeah, in general, I think Endless Ocean is really underappreciated. So I hope this experience causes people to learn more about it.
This merits. It appears to be a stone tablet. I'll cross-reference against the date.
Hmm.
Result found, 74% match. This appears to be a relic of the Oan's people who perished tens of thousands of years ago.
Really? Tens of thousands? Oh wow.
Little is known about the Oans, but it's said they built... In legend they are referred to as the Guardians of the Sea. The value of a genuine Oan's artifact would be immeasurable. Request received from HQ. If it really is an Oan's artifact, it would be a monumental discovery.
Okay. Yeah, maybe we should switch to solo dives. I don't know. I mean, and the original I remember was structured in a way where you could do a whole bunch of whatever you wanted, I think. There was a story, but I think there are all sorts of different things you could do. It feels like this one of the things I've been hearing about this game is that it doesn't have a lot of content, which is like really weird to hear from Endless Ocean of all things because my understanding is that like the first two are actually pretty long games. So, okay. Speckled butterfly fish. Okay. Scissortail Sergeant. Is the map smaller? Like one of the things about isn't the map like randomly generated in this game? Like that's the gimmick here. Stocky Anthias. Okay. Scrawl the butterfly fish. Parrotfish. Okay. Yeah, they're interesting for sure. Oops. Okay, so she's out. Oh, is that like the no? Okay, golden spadefish. I thought that was like Gil from Finding Nemo, but no. Okay. Uh, fucking love Gil. Okay. Uh, lion surgeonfish. Yellow clownfish. That does not look like a clownfish. So all these fish just chill together. It does not feel like there's a lot of fish. Okay. Multicolor rainbow fish, female. Race. Blue-green damselfish. Gold-tailed demi-gazelle. Is that a... Huh. No, it's not a dory. My aquatic knowledge is pretty much limited to fucking Finding Dory. Finding Nemo. Excuse me, Dory. What am I talking about? That's like the sequel that I've never seen, and I have no intention of seeing. Blue lash butterfly fish. So yeah, this is what you do. You get to. Oh wow. Okay, you get to learn more about them. Okay.
Body is adorned with a white-rimmed black circle that looks like an eye. A strike in the eyes is fatal to a fish, so that's where predators usually aim.
Yeah. So this is the cool thing about the game is that it's educational.
Try and attack.
Like you get to learn about real fish.
It
Oh, that's a dory. Yeah, it's a blue
is
tang.
blue tang, a beautiful, vibrant blue fish with a yellow tail fin, often seen in coral reefs. Its thin body lets it hide in blue tang.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's the idea of the game is that you just kind of chill and you just kind of like learn about the ocean. Like I know the first two games had like a real plot, but I don't know about this one. I think the story is setting up. 1% of the area has been explored. Wow, really? Yeah, I'm curious what the story is going to be like.
Gold-tailed demoiselle. The smallest member of the demoiselle family, this fish can be found in shallow waters. It looks similar to the sapphire devil, except for
Okay.
threadfin butterfly fish. It has a black circular pattern at the rear of its dorsal fin, from which a filament trail. Yellow long-nosed butterfly fish. This yellow fish uses its elongated bicolor angelfish. This yellow and blue fish lives in rocks and coral reefs. One male
Ah.
breeds with a harem of several females.
Oh
When
no.
the
When
male
the male leaves, the
leaves,
largest female becomes male and takes over. Smaller females do not change sex, as they would not be able to participate in the harem without gaining size. Oh wow, crazy. Yeah, fish can change gender. Well, okay. Some fish can.
Spotfin
I don't
porcupine
know
fish.
exactly how that works.
A fish living in the shallow areas of coral and rocky reefs. It has spines all over its body, but these are short. Spotfin porcupine.
Okay.
Teardrop butterfly fish. This fish has a distinctive mark.
He's a fish. Oh, what is that? Bicolor. Oh, it's a parrotfish. Okay. Well, I haven't seen any.
Parrotfish, red. A bicolor parrotfish of a rare red hue. It
Not a blue tang. Here we go. What's this? Ding. Elise? Hmm. Oh, wait a minute. That's a squid. Oh no.
bigfin reef squid. This species typically lives in deep waters, though it has been known to come into shallow waters during spawning season. It swims by wiggling the semicircular.
Oh no. Okay. Oh, it's a shark.
Banded hound shark. This fish has a wide head and slightly rounded mouth surrounded by lobes of skin. It
The
is
eggs are
monogamous,
incubated inside the
meaning the
mother's
eggs are
body.
incubated inside the mother's body. It produces around 20 young that feed on the yolk of their egg.
It is docile and easy
This
to
depends
breed.
in changing habitat.
Okay.
Red stingray. Its large, diamond-shaped
Uh,
body ends in a long tail with a venomous stinger.
can you fuck with it and you get stung? No. You can't get Steve Irwin. Okay. That was parrotfish.
Moorish idol. This black and white
I
fish
think that is
is
Gil.
usually
Yeah.
recognized by its long, extended dorsal fin. Its Latin name, zonclas, means sickle and
Is known to
refers
have a
to the
nervous
distinctive shape of
disposition.
its dorsal fin.
Okay.
Spotted knifejaw. As a juvenile, this fish has a coarse pattern on its body, but as it matures, the spots become finer, like a leopard's.
Okay. I've never been as interested in fish as I am with. I think they're kind of creepy actually. Uh,
Blue-spotted ribbon-tail ray.
yeah. Red parrotfish.
Red parrotfish. This omnivorous fish is found in coral reefs and reef areas with strong tides. It can be told apart from
Okay.
sea goldie, female. A
Mm.
member of the Ceronidae family that resembles a goldfish. With its orange body and the hint of pink in its eye, the female of the species cuts a fine figure. About 80% of the species is born female, with some changing
Okay. With some sending genders. But wait a minute, I thought gender was a social construct. Okay. Uh, okay. Yeah, I'm curious how woke like deep sea science is.
parrotfish.
Because like you would
However,
think
the sea
we would be
species
talking about this a lot more, that like fish can change gender, but it doesn't usually come up much.
Oriental butterfly fish.
Okay. Okay.
Knobsnout parrotfish. A parrotfish of a dwarf sawfish. This creature has
Hmm.
dozens of teeth arranged in a saw-like pattern. Its body is covered with sharp scales known
It is
as black
both a shark
scales.
and a ray?
It has traits of both a shark and a ray, but it is classified as a ray because its gills are on the ventral side. As this species is rarely captured anywhere in the world, there is much that is still unknown about it.
That is interesting. Yeah, I would call that a shark at first glance. Yeah, interesting that they would throw like a relatively obscure species like that in the game. Okay. I'm having way too much fun doing this.
Red cornetfish. This creature is often called names like flute mouth,
Oh, what the fuck is that? Ugh.
tasseled wobbegong. This shark is wide and flat. Its color and pattern of
It's
beak
one of
are
those like
distinct or
sand
black,
things.
hence
Oh.
making it hard to see. Its wide mouth, filled with long, sharp teeth, extends around the front edge of its head.
I'm so glad I'm not a fish. Okay. Ugh.
Many bar goatfish. This fish has several bands of black on its body and two long whiskers on its chin. Its color can vary significantly depending on the fish. Though this species may have the face of an old man, there are, of course, females as well.
Okay. What's this?
Black-spotted puffer. This round fish's face looks a bit like a dog's from the front. It can be spot-fin butterfly fish. A
Hmm.
white and yellow butterfly.
3% of the area? How much more is out there? 5% of creatures.
Pyramid butterfly fish.
I guess you just
This
come out
species
and
is
just
brown,
try
yellow,
and
or white
I need
colored.
to get a massage. I completely
It can be
forgot.
seen gathering around reefs and feeding on
I
floating
guess you just go
fishes.
around looking at fish.
A comb-like structure in its gills lets it filter out plankton from the water
I mean, that's what
using
Endless
its
Ocean is
mouth.
all about. Like my
Since
thing is, my thing about the
species
original is that like it felt like looking at fish had no point. Like they just had like accurate designs. But here you get to learn a little bit about them, and I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that. It's been a while since I played it. Harlequin.
white margin unicorn fish. A fish with a distinctive horn.
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever take care of fish in my lifetime. Like I've gotten more interested in birds lately, but fish, no, no, thank you. Like I was terrified of those catfish. Yoshi's Island growing up. Sapphire Devil.
Devil. As the name suggests, it has a brilliant blue body. It lives in shoals near.
Oh, I could change color, but they call it the Sapphire Devil. That's what's that? It's dolphin. It's Echo. Rare. Oh, it's an orca.
Orca, white. The orca is known to hunt marine mammals. Its staple food, in groups with other orca, and there is a possibility that this indicates social characteristics within the species. This particular orca has had its coloration reversed compared to normal. The parts that
Oh,
are black on
wow.
others are white on this one, and normally white parts are black. The cause of this
That's pretty
mutation
cool
is
looking.
unknown.
Yeah, so that was why I didn't recognize it as an orca immediately. Okay. Uh, mutation. Wouldn't it just be a genetic thing? Maybe it's just an albino? I don't know if that would work. It's a mammal, right? I don't know. I don't know anything about how that works. Again, fish are so different. Oh, fish. Orcas aren't fish, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I actually looked this up recently when I listened to. Holy shit, we can get to go down here? Wow, cool. Okay. I actually looked up like when we stopped classifying whales as fish when I listened to Moby Dick on Audible, and it was shockingly recently, 1850, I
What
believe.
about tuna? Goldeye rockfish.
Goldeye.
This fish is easily identified by its pale red body and large eyes. It hatches its eggs inside its body, and its
So yeah, Endless Ocean lets you dive down way further than you would be able to in real life. It's a sea turtle. Hell yeah. Baka Maharaja.
cacao maharaja. The leatherback is the largest turtle, and this is the largest leatherback. The ship that first sighted and reported this giant was the cacao maharaja, and the turtle has somehow taken the same.
How big is it though? Wait, where'd it go? Wait, no. I wanted a size comparison. That is a Omnimite, isn't it? It's a fucking
In
Pokemon.
India, this cephalopod flourished after the Devonian period and likely lived until the end of the Cretaceous. Its shell had a unique shape, similar to but different from a conch. There were numerous variations on the spiraling shape. It was preyed upon by many
Oh,
birds,
Spiral. Oh
especially
no, the
sparrows.
spiral. Oh, that looks like straight out of Uzumaki. Oh, wait, is that thing still alive today, or is it an extinct species? The way they're talking about it, it almost seems like it is extinct.
Splendid Alfonsino. This red fish can be identified by its large, golden eyes. Primitive bones found in its skull have led people to believe that this fish has existed for approximately 100 million years. It is a perfect example of an ancient fish.
I don't understand how that works. Sharks have been around forever.
Moontail bullseye. Though this
Aren't
fish can
sharks
be found in
struggling right
shallow
now? I don't
waters,
know.
it prefers
I cannot wait until I don't know. I don't know. I definitely hope there's something being done about preserving ocean life. I mean, it's just not my thing, but it's something I worry about.
Rebellatrix. This member of the coelacanth family is thought to have lived about 250 million years ago. Unlike its cousins, it had a symmetrical tail fin, divided in two, similar to a
Yeah, so
tuna or catfish that migrate at
this is an extinct
exceptionally
fish.
long distances. It is therefore thought this fish was a better swimmer than the coelacanth, going further and faster.
That is okay. Imagine if you like went down to the ocean and you started seeing a bunch of fish that should be extinct. Like, you'd be a hero. You saved the ocean.
Leatherback turtle. The largest turtle in the world, it has large fins and a dark,
Oh, it's
bright back with
endangered.
several ridges instead of a hard shell. The total population is small.
Uh,
Blunt-nosed six-gill shark.
yeah, I've been thinking about how
This fish is
monarch butterflies
characteristic of
are
ancient sharks,
like
such as a
almost
single
at the point
dorsal
of
fin
being
and
considered
six gill
threatened.
slits. Its snout is connected to its skull at 2 points, which gives it.
I don't know. It's just one of those things. Like it's just entirely humans. Okay.
Australian ghost shark. A fish with a
Ooh,
silvery body and a long snout like an elephant's trunk. Smaller in size than
it's a cool
sharks,
looking
it
fish.
is considered mild.
Where's the megalodon? I think there is one in the game. Yeah. Like I, we'll have to see, but yeah, we'll have to find it. Yeah, the deeper you go, the creepier fucking things you see. Ugh. Like I've seen some fucked up. It's a swordfish,
Seafish. A large species of marlin, this fish has adapted to living in deep water. It is known to dive as deep as
and
600
even
meters
boats.
during the day, though it will remain near the surface.
Okay, that thing is fucking up boats, huh? Is that lava? Like, so yeah, like the thing about these games, and like the reason they're so polarizing is that they're not for everyone. They're like you're diving in a realistic ocean and observing fish. Like that's what it all boils down to. But oops, hang on, what's that? Oh fuck, that's not what I wanted. Wait, what the hell is this thing? Giant oarfish.
Giant oarfish. Though rarely
Yep, yep.
seen close up, this deep-sea fish is well known for its distinctive appearance. Its fins
World's
are red
longest bony
because the
fish. Yeah, the deep sea ocean like freaks me out. Like I actually was like scared of the deep ocean sections in one of the Randall Session games. I can't remember if it was Blue World or the first one. I want to say it was Blue World, but I think I'm bullshitting. Like I just don't like the deep sea.
cookie cutter shark. Despite its cigar-shaped body and large, round eyes, the
Ooh.
seemingly cute name of this species is fairly
Yeah, one of the things in Clover Volume 4, one of the antagonists was based off of deep sea fish because I was scared of them. What is her name? Damn, I can't remember.
polka dot ribbonfish, young. Its thin body starts off wide at the head and tapers down toward the tail. The infant has elongated fins. Circular sea bat.
Yeah, I have so
This
many characters now that I can't even keep track of them all. Yeah, for sure. Like, I wonder if we discovered every species there is. I doubt it. Like, I think the last deep sea video I saw was about the shark that's like 400 years old or some shit, and like its eyes are infested by parasites. It just
silver chimera. This species gets
chimera.
A monster in Greek myth. As that name implies, it is rather intimidating in appearance. The spine on its dorsal fin is venomous.
It's weird that we actually name real animals after mythological creatures. So like those mythological creatures technically exist. Like the basilisk lizard exists. That exists. The Komodo dragon exists. It's weird how like the mythological figure is more well known. Oh, Yeti crab.
This crustacean lives in deep-sea hydrothermal vents. Temperatures in these environments can reach.
What's that? Is that a sperm whale or no? Oh, it is. Southern bottlenose whale. Oh, it has scars on its body like
Southern
Laboon.
bottlenose whale. This species has a rounded head with a thin snout, making it look like a bottle's neck. Several hundred thousand are believed to live in the Antarctic Ocean.
Several
Other
hundred
closely
thousand.
related
It's
species.
weird how like some species don't seem to have a whole lot. Like I was just reading up on my bird populations. Like apparently, uh, how the house finches that are coming to my house, like there's like 40 million, and I thought that was like
Plankton shark.
a crazy low
This is
number.
the second largest shark after the whale shark. A slow plankton eater, it is not
As
aggressive
well.
toward humans, though it is known for its large.
So I mean, I guess like I'm so used to hearing about like human population numbers, you kind of forget like how ridiculously huge having 6 billion people on the planet actually is. 8 billion or whatever it is now. Because like most species do not have anywhere near that much. Like I've never really thought about it in that context, but yeah, I heard the whale, right? Is that it? No, that's a shark. It looks like. Oh, what the fuck is that? Mega mouth? What the fuck am I looking at? Hello. Holy shit.
Megamouth shark. As the name suggests, it has a large head with a gigantic mouth. It spends the day at depths of several hundred
It
meters
is rarely
and hides
captured,
in
and so there's still
caves
not
late
much
at
known.
night.
Yeah,
Although it was
okay.
discovered in 1976, it is rarely captured, and so there
I
is
don't. I
still
just
little
hate
serious
it when I see
knowledge
a
about the
fish like
shark.
this. Like, ugh. Yeah, the face. Yeah, it's the face that gets me for sure. This thing somehow is less creepy to me.
Okeanos' guardian. This large goblin shark was lurking around the ruins. It may be a descendant of a creature referred to as the Ammit of Okeanos.
Wait. Is this real or
The name Ammit is derived from a creature of Egyptian myth.
maybe I need to play through the story mode? Because like my understanding of what they did with this game is that there's like a mythological like fish in this game. I don't know what that means. Like, does it mean like myths in the context of the story? Yeah, 7% of the area has been. We probably should be doing more story mode stuff. Can we just leave whenever or and dive? Yeah, the Mega Mouth is real, right? That wasn't the one I was talking about. I was talking about the Goblin Shark thing, the Guardian. What the hell is this? Okay, so there's a creature log and a salvage log. Profile. Okay, I'm rank 1, mystery board, achievements, creatures logged, dive buddies. Yeah, next time I don't see a reason not to like be hanging out with other people. Is kind of my thing. Next time I think we're gonna try and do some multiplayer dives. Oh, rank 2. Hell yeah. Oh wow, dive capacity? Wait, what does that mean? First contact, last contact. Unknown creatures discovered, dive buddy established. Wait, so huh? The area feels like it's too big to do in like one sitting, and I don't know. I could have done it, but yeah, maybe next time. Yeah, I think for now we'll be focusing on the story, and then maybe if we're still interested, we'll keep going through the story, the solo dive mode because it has a ranking system, which is interesting. But yeah, I'm concerned about the content for sure. Like, what the hell is this? The mystery board? Like, I heard about that, and apparently it's like really confusing. Oh, here we go. It's the next chapter. Okay. I don't know, this game doesn't feel like it's ambitious enough for me.
Good
Like,
morning.
Blue World really impressed me with how much it managed to be different than the original, and I don't know, maybe like a simple, like straightforward endless ocean game is what they were going for, but
Tags are
I think
useful
Blue
for
World put
finding
people
and
off because of
organizing
how it was
clues,
structured, but
but they can also help. Let's start by tagging a creature.
uh, oh. Yeah, by the sound of it, there is, yeah.
Tag successfully applied.
Okay, wow, okay. So we get to
Tag
see it
can
move
also
around.
be attached to. There appears.
Oh. Yeah, so the game does seem to have a real story where like you're a researcher investigating this the world coral or some shit. I don't know.
Tag successfully applied. This salvage will now be. You can also see
Like the first two
creatures
games had
listed
actual
from a
characters. So I'm
observation
kind of
point of view. It looks like
this
you
game
need
seems
to
a little
scan
bit
your tag and decide
seems
if it
more
looks
basic
right.
than the first two. Is kind of my thinking on it. Now I don't know if that's a bad thing because I think the first one became a little bit melodramatic. Like I think the girl you're with is like scared of the ocean or some shit, despite working as a.
Receipt. The researchers at
Okay.
HQ. The artifact was confirmed to be an
Ooh.
ancient relic. On it are squares containing inscriptions relating to the mysteries of the Veiled Sea. They've been called the 99 Mysteries.
Okay.
For some reason, due to properties not understood by HQ scientists, the square. Scientifically speaking, that. Then again, it would hardly be the first phenomenon we've. The mystery board will prove very valuable if it helps us learn more about these
How is he
mysterious
talking
objects.
underwater, Emma?
Or shows us.
Yeah, so it's setting things up in the story mode, but like you don't do a whole lot by the look of it. It's weird. I mean, I guess maybe they want you like blasting through it. Maybe like the story mode is more like a tutorial, but wait, what? Oh, wait, hang on. What? Oh, we have to do 1-5. Okay. Oh. Okay, by the looks of things, you have to do like the solo mode to unlock some of the later chapters. Okay. So I guess we'll just switch between the two until we get to the game.
Hello there. I see. Daniel must be feeling competitive. Today, you'll be free to make your own way
Oh,
through the
yes, here we go.
ocean.
What ocean sunfish? Yeah, yeah, it's the same. It's the same series. I believe from the same developers too,
Thread sail
which
from
is
the
interesting.
coast.
This came out of nowhere.
This
I
species is
remember when like
unusual.
Emily Rogers was like leaking Endless Ocean
Its
3 on like the
texture
Wii U or
soft
some
and
shit
smooth.
as like a
The
launch
membrane
title.
has a thin, thread-like second tendon
Didn't
on its
happen,
dorsal
but
fin, so it is easy.
what's sunfish though? Yeah, my eyes are feeling kind of heavy. I got off a 12-hour shift, so I was never gonna stream long, but I would like to get through this chapter at least. Where is the where's the sunfish? Yeah, I'm really curious uh how people are gonna respond to this game in general because I'm really enjoying it, but like everyone else I've spoken to was like really mixed on it. I don't know. We'll see how I feel about it towards the end, but like I could totally see people where people are coming from when they say the first two are
You may
better, but
notice that creatures are easier to see after you scan them. HQ's working hypothesis is there are luminous
I don't
bacteria
know. Like I really
hiding
wanted to play this
in
just because it was in HD.
waves from our scanning array. This process is transmission from HQ.
Ooh.
HQ monitoring systems have detected light emissions at the world coral and a concomitant reduction in. It seems that somehow, light.
No, this is a new one.
Huh?
Oh. Oh. Ooh. It's this thing again. I don't know. Why do they have to throw like this super mysterious fish right at you right at the beginning? I think that's just not good storytelling.
It's the same large.
I gotta scan it, bro.
Risk level moderate. While its temperament toward humans is unclear, the creature does not seem as agitated as last time.
That thing looks like it could eat someone whole.
I advise trying to scan it.
It's the windfish. Yeah, it does kind of look like it, huh? Well, the windfish is a whale, though. Hey, where'd it go? I don't see it.
You did it. Scan successful. HQ has assigned this new species the name Raja Emmas, which translates to Golden King.
Wait a minute. Didn't I discover it? Don't I get to name it?
It's never been studied before, so needless to say, the data you gathered will be quite illuminating.
How the hell is this giant fish never been discovered? Oh, whatever. We just got done discussing how people probably haven't discovered every species.
You may not know that HQ maintains a numbered database
Oh wow. The undersea equivalent of UFOs.
By scanning Raja Emmas, you've officially discovered a UML. Your career with Project Aegis.
Hmm. Ooh.
Strangely, it appears you were right. We'll have to keep an eye
How
on
did you have to
Winter,
figure that
as
out?
we do.
That was a lucky guess.
And with that, your training is now concluded. Between finding the myth, I look forward to working.
Okay. Yeah, I think Blue World, the second one, did a lot to make it more action packed. Like I think you get attacked by sharks sometimes and stuff like that. I really should play. I think I will go back and play the old ones after we finish this one. I'm interested now. Scan creatures 500 times. Okay, so we can't proceed with the story until we scan more creatures. So yeah, we're gonna have to. Let's see. Oh come on. Uh, yeah. How do you? You can't join random locations. Like you can't just join random players. I don't think so. No. Okay. Yeah. So you have an hour to do whatever you want. Yeah. So my understanding is that the sea is like randomly generated. What the fuck is that? That's Nessie. What? Huh? What the? What the fuck?
Elasiosaurus. This plesiosaur lived during the late Cretaceous period, and it was believed to have been as much as 14 meters long, with a significant portion of that being its long neck. In fact, its neck contained 76 cervical
Yeah.
vertebrae.
Okay. I don't know what Nessie is doing here, but okay. Like, don't give who any money. I don't know, man. I don't. I would not want to live like in around the Loch Ness monster. I would not want to be a local there, like pretending the monster is real for tourists. I don't know. That just doesn't seem.
Eusthenopteron. This
I don't know. It's just the idea of it is fun, but it's just I don't know. It's been a while since I read about the Loch Ness. Yeah, I think it was like 20 years ago when I was a kid.
emperor. This coelacanth is unbelievably large. Who knows how many years it took to reach this impressive.
Like I think like they should clearly label them. Like I don't
Ammonoidea.
like the fact that it doesn't tell you what is and isn't real is like bugging me. What the hell is this? That has to be extinct. What
Scaphoderma.
lived
This
during the
carnivorous
Triassic
reptile
period?
lived during the Triassic period. At first glance, it looks like a turtle, but it was actually more closely related to plesiosaurs. It had two shells on its back, each of a different size, and its upper jaw was slightly protruded. Like rays and some other fish, it probably spent a lot of time hiding under the mud and sand of the seafloor.
Yeah, probably. It's not behaving anything like we have no idea how this thing behaved. None. Yeah, so they're extinct animals. There are some mythological animals. I don't know. I think I'm able to figure it out if something was real or not, but like it bugs me. why don't they make it straight up like prehistory, like Endless Ocean, where you get to like explore and see like fucking crazy primordial life? That sounds awesome. Welcome to Triassic Ocean. Yes. Yes, let's do it. Yes, we unleash prehistoric life on the ocean floor. Now scuba divers must contend with these crazy predatory superfish. Okay.
Transmission
Whoa, 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 whoa,
complete.
what?
A UML may be in this area. Your scanner will also flash orange.
Okay, so things randomly happen. Yeah, I don't know. They haven't been afraid to like get ridiculous before. Like I know like in the original it does this weird thing where uh like you dive deeper down than you could like in real life. So you get to observe like deep ocean fish. Like that would be interesting, I think. I don't know, I think I would have preferred like swimming around a primordial ocean than I would just having prehistoric creatures here.
Australopithecus.
This extinct fish. Hey, if it's extinct, why is it here?
Hard
Again, this is
It seems to have lived in freshwater around 380 million years ago, during the Middle
it
Tertiary.
probably swam near the seafloor, and here it
It
is
probably
not swimming near the
swam near the
seafloor.
seafloor, swinging its long tail.
Like that's my thing without these games. Like the animals aren't behaving realistically; they're just kind of like sitting there and being interesting. Like I feel like they're constantly like feeding or being like attacked or something. Like I don't know. Like it doesn't feel organic. Like maybe that's the thing they should focus on first is getting like realistic fish behaviors.
Belemnite. This mollusk is believed to
But
have
then you
lived
have to
since
like
the
see
Middle
fish eat
Era,
each other
the
live, and
Triassic
it's just,
period of the Cretaceous
ugh,
period.
that'll give me
It
nightmares.
lived
I
pretty
hate that shit.
seasonally.
Like I remember seeing that like Zubik commercial as a kid, where like the catfish just lunges up and just swallows that bastard whole, and I'm just like, so fucking creepy. That's not a catfish. It's some deep sea predator, and I'm just like, oh man, shit. Like I saw that like millions of times growing up, and it was interesting, right? But at the same time, it's like. Oh, coelacanth. It's a fucking Pokemon.
A deep sea fish that looks roughly the same as it did 350 million years ago. Based on an analysis of its scales, it is believed to have.
Yeah, coelacanth is a really interesting fish. They thought it was extinct for a long time before like discovering it in the 30s. Oops. Uh, yeah, there is a Pokemon. What is the is the Pokemon just called coelacanth? I can't remember. It's a Gen 3 Pokemon. No, it's a Relicanth, isn't it? Yeah, like I think you should demonstrate like the food chain in a game like this. Like I feel I understand like the reluctance to do it, but like if it's educational, like you should be seeing that stuff. Like again, it's why I never like tried to sue Zubooks for showing me that clip of the fish eating the other fish. Like that's nature. Atlantis, hell yeah. We're gonna see Aquaman. We gonna participate in the Battle of Atlantis. That's what the GameCube game is called, right? The Battle for Atlantis. I remember when XPlay was like trying to make that the new Superman 64. They would have like the Golden Mullet Awards, and they would wear those stupid wigs. Like, I don't know. We keep talking about the Superman game, and we're getting a Wonder Woman one, but apparently, but uh, no Aquaman game. I became a really big fan of Aquaman after the first Injustice, and I
This member
never
of
really
the
consumed anything with him in it.
lived in the late Cretaceous period of the
I don't know. Like I saw like some of the Justice League and Unlimited episodes back in the day, like when it was first airing, and I was like really shocked at how interesting like some of the other characters were. Like I remember like seeing Black Canary like meet Green Lantern for the first Green Arrow for the first time, and then having them like they're back and forth like flirting, and I was thinking about like fuck she's hot. Like I'm just like God damn. Like I don't know. I would probably be a bigger fan of DC if I don't know. I just got to consume the good stuff. I don't know. Like I don't think I like hmm. I don't know, it's complicated. Like I can't get over the fact that like the series doesn't fucking end, right? Like it just goes on indefinitely. Like that's kind of the fun of it, but like for me personally, it's like that thing of just like it feels so unnatural and stilted to just have these characters just what the hell is that? Just have these characters just endlessly. Oh yeah, go near that thing. That's a great idea. Yeah.
Tylosaurus. This large reptile lived in the late Cretaceous period and belonged to the Mosasaur.
Is that thing gonna come after me if I go near its head? I'm really curious. Oh wait, what? No, you can swim right through it. Is it because it's extinct or? Okay, that's weird. No, you can swim through everything. Weird. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I can't. I have no interest in watching Justice League because after watching Batman the Animated Series and Superman, like I just don't like either versions of those characters. I've talked about this before, especially about Batman, but like I don't think the shows are that good.
Henodus. This placodont lived in the late Triassic period.
I don't. I think the thing that really got me about Justice League was just having different characters.
Ophthalmosaurus.
Uh,
This medium-sized ichthyosaur.
I mean, I was watching like recently. I was watching that like really good Spider-Man cartoon, the Spectacular Spider-Man from 2008. Like that shit was like is legit the best superhero show I've ever seen. It's phenomenally good. And I don't know. Like I think it's way better than like well, I mean I haven't seen the entire thing, but like I think it's better than Batman the Animated Series for sure. In general, I think Spider-Man's better than
Ichthyosaurus.
every uh the DC characters in general. Like the powers are more interesting, the
All
costume is more
boxes
iconic.
have been scanned and the mission is complete.
Like I saw my cousin's son the other day, a couple weeks ago, and he got a Spider-Man doll for his birthday. Well, a doll. It was like a plushie thing.
Transmission from HQ.
I
We
don't know.
have
You don't see
transmitted
kids with like
signals
Batman
from the
toys, right?
unknown
You always see them with
location.
Spider-Man
Please
stuff.
don't move.
Like Spider-Man is just like
Sending
just
drone footage.
an extremely well-designed character in general. Right? Like it's crazy how like everyone seems like drawn to that character, like organically. It's crazy. And like Spider-Man's not big right now either, so that's really interesting.
There it is. A seal, one with striking white fur.
So things happen on dives. Okay,
The
that's
wolf
interesting.
scavenging around on the seabed and kicking up a lot of sand. It's not clear what
Okay,
its
so you
purpose
have
is.
events that trigger during dives. Okay. This isn't story mode, by the way, so. It found a crown? What is this goofy bullshit? King Seal, holy shit.
transmit the data to HQ.
Yeah, yeah, it's procedurally generated
This
every time you come
location
down
has
here,
been
yeah.
added to the UML database. HQ is naming it Jawara Tajer. That means jeweler, a reference to its unusual habit of collecting treasure to wear. As for why it does that, we can only speculate. But maybe we'll figure it out if we get more time.
Yeah, I kind of like the idea of it, like just discovering weird animals. Yeah, it does seem like all over the place. Like, is it trying to be realistic? Is it trying to be goofy? Like, you have an AI assistant. Like, ugh. Yeah, one I remember was like being surprisingly well thought out with its like presentation and its characters and like all the things you could do in it. Blue World I didn't play a lot of, so yeah, I think after we finish this, we're 100% gonna go back to both of those. I really should have played them both before this came out, but this game kind of snuck up on us, didn't it? Oh, it's another diver. Wait. Oh, that's right. We're playing a multiplayer session, aren't we? Who's this? Is this another player? I think it is. Hey, buddy. Okay. You're diving with. Okay, yeah. So we have other divers. Yeah. So you can have a bunch of people just hanging out together. But like, is there anything to do though? Yeah. Okay. We have like, look at all these players. Oh wow. Okay. That's crazy. There it is. Jahara Tajir. Okay, so you go around and you discover fish like this. Oh, what the fuck is that pelican eel?
Pelican eel. This deep sea
You know,
fish
I'm really
lives in
enjoying this
very
game.
warm waters.
Like a lot of people were saying, like I definitely understand the issues people have with it, but yeah, like just going on dives with other people, yeah, that's cool. I don't know. I wish there were other things you could do with other divers though, but I guess we're just chilling. I don't know, probably a full 60. Someone was telling me that the original Endless Ocean launched at 30, which was kind of shocking to me. I mean, Iwata was like really big on releasing budget games. Like people never gave him enough credit for that. Like things were like super affordable when he was president. Like we got Tropical Freeze at 50, I remember.
Vaculites. This member of the Ammonite.
I don't know. I miss Iwata a lot. Like I think like Endless Ocean, the original Endless Ocean was like the last game he worked on personally. I believe that might be wrong, but like directly as a developer, not the producer. I think like Breath of the Wild or Zelda is considered the last he was involved with. I don't know. His name was in the credits for like a long while after he died. I think it was in Arms. I'll definitely have to like look that up. Yeah, when did the era end? Like it's weird how we don't really talk about that much. How like Kimishima replaced Iwata, but he himself has been retired now for a while, to replaced by Furukawa. And Furukawa hasn't. It's crazy how Kimishima, this stereotypical Japanese businessman, was more of a meme than Furukawa has been. And I think Furukawa's doing great. It's just, yeah, I'm really curious what his mindset is on not like trying to emulate Iwata's like persona. Probably because he was never a developer.
Utatsasaurus. This member of the order
I don't know. I'm definitely curious like what his long term plans are for the company. Like I don't even really see any interviews from him. Like it's crazy how little we hear from him.
Camarosera.
Yeah, like there's so much Iwata did that like people just don't appreciate. Like the Iwata Ask segments. Like I think people don't understand what a big deal that is to have like the CEO of your company like interview you about like niche products. Right? Like I saw him interview like developers on like Fatal Frame and oh Plesiosaurus.
Plesiosaurus. This plesiosaur lived during the early Jurassic period of the Mesozoic era.
Oops. Yeah, I need to get into Saga for sure. I I really like the way the games look, but like I've just been I've never been able to get into them unfortunately. Yeah, after like I got caught up in Final Fantasy, it'll probably be the next thing I do, but I don't know, man. I it took me forever to decide I didn't like Persona or like Atlas RPGs in general, so it's just weird finally having like developing opinions on JRPG franchises. Like playing through Final Fantasy again, I think I can conclusively say I do like Dragon Quest better. That's so weird to say. I grew up with Final Fantasy, but it's so weird because like everyone always told you that like Dragon Quest is never gonna take off in the West. It's not good enough. Nobody cares about Akira Toriyama, and meanwhile he's like become a legend not because of his work on Dragon Quest, but because of his work in general. And I really think like Dragon Quest is becoming like super popular in the West. Like it's crazy how many people I see like playing Dragon Quest 11 for the first time and just falling in love with it. It's crazy. Oh crap, it's that late already? Yeah. I need to get up in the morning and like get on the bike. So yeah, here I am like playing video games. Yeah, shit. I won't be able to get to the bookstore. Won't get to won't get to uh won't get to do what I want to do. Oops. Mm, damn it. Yeah, Dragon Quest 11 is really really good. Like I was thinking that like when I produce the top 10 like best Switch game lists, like I think Dragon Quest 11 might be on it. Like I really think it's that good.
Synopterygius.
It might
This
be. Like the Switch
evolution is
has a
believed to
ton of
occur
like
during the
amazing
Jurassic
games.
period of the Mesozoic era.
Uh yeah, I've seen that like Romancing Saga 2, I believe is like it's considered one of the best games of all time in Japan. And they have like way better taste than we do. So I'm very curious. Like it's weird. Like before the Switch era, I never even really heard they existed. So like I'm really really interested in seeing like how they actually are. But yeah, I've never taken the opportunity the time to play any of them. I don't know. There's a lot of RPGs like that. Like right now, I think the big one for me is Suikoden. But yeah, I just I don't know. Like I'm anxious to get to the point where I can just kind of chill and just enjoy my life again because this is the first time I've sat down and played a video game since last weekend. I did not play anything all week, and that's become like my daily reality because I work 12 hours a day, all throughout the week. I come home and record YouTube videos. I make money off of that. I maybe I do a little bit of writing and then maybe like some fitness stuff to shark. But like, it's not a shark. What the fuck is that thing?
Urinosaurus. This large
So
ichthyosaur is a
basically, I'm like
predator
working near
carnivore.
constantly is kind of my point. And it's really wearing me down. I was exhausted by when I have towards the end of my shift, like the past couple of days. This is my week off, by the way. So I'll be spending a lot of time working and doing what I want, but I don't know. It's just I love video games. I really do.
Transmission from HQ.
Like I wasn't even
This
looking
is the
forward to this
final
game
test.
much, but now that I'm playing it, I'm just getting really
If
invested.
you're lucky, you may HQ will continue to monitor this.
Like I love video games, but it's just like I I'm spending all my life with like personal stuff, you know, like I am working there constantly. Free time, I'm like exercising with girls or whatever, with family. Like I was thinking that like when I that day I saw my cousin and her kids,
This universal
that
connection can be
was
used in relatively shallow
one of the
space.
best things that's happened to me in a long time. I think it really felt like um uh we were a family. It was I haven't felt that way about anyone in forever. Uh, that meant a lot to me, and uh, ah,
Platycarpus.
let's see.
This marine reptile lived during the late Cretaceous period and is believed to have measured around 7 meters.
A lot of like prehistoric fish we're seeing lately. Yeah, there's a lot of Game Boy RPGs I would love to play. Like love to play. Like I want to play Dragon Quest Monsters 1 like right now. Like I would love that. Like in general, I think the Game Boy probably has a bunch of like obscure RPGs that like everyone's forgotten about. It feels like the Game Boy in general has a lot of great titles that people just don't remember. Like it is kind of weird how the Game Boy, like I mentioned this like right before NSO like announced the Game Boy Color function. It feels like the Game Boy has been like completely forgotten by history. Like there's so much good stuff on there, and it's just not talked about to the same extent the console library is. And like I think NSO is going to do a really good job like bringing a lot of those games back into the mainstream. Like Super Mario Land 2, I think. Now that I've played it again, I really do have like a really strong appreciation for it. You know, Wario Land 3, I hope gets a lot more fans. By the way, I need to beat that game. Shit. You know, Oracle games, I hope gets more fans. And like I hope we get like re-releases of games like Dragon Quest Monsters. Yeah, the Pokemon TCG released the game. A game I've never owned. I knew people who owned it, but I never really got a chance to learn how to play it. Uh, the Pokemon TCG game, a game I've never gotten the chance to play, and I still have not played it. Like I'm so behind on everything that's been happening. Uh, is it really? Oh wow, yeah, that's yeah. You're really hyping me up. I really want to play Romance Saga. That sounds great. I own like Romancing Saga 2, so I want to like get through that and then buy 3 and then like experience everything else. Like it feels like there's a bunch of them on there, so I've been really okay. So you can warp around where these guys are. Like my thing with like the multiplayer feature is like, okay, so you have a bunch of guys diving with you, okay, but what do they do? Do they just give you more points? So like, what is the practical purpose of having like a bunch of buddies with you? It just doesn't seem like they made the idea interesting enough. Like, oh, 32 players at once, but what do you do together? Besides just be like, oh, hey, cool, it's another guy. Yeah, like I love video games, but like I just don't know if it'll be possible for me to play them to the extent that I have been in the past. Because I do want to focus more on family stuff. I do want to like I don't want to say turn my life around. It's more like keep going in the direction I'm going in. I don't know. I was concerned a while back that like I don't know, my creativity was like uh bottoming out. Like I was worried about the quality of my books and the originality. American Evil is very similar to Clover Volume 4, I've noticed. And I don't hmm, I don't necessarily think that the case right now, but I don't know. I do feel like I need to focus on the next for the next 20 years or so and just produce like good work like every year for that amount of time. I just hmm, I don't know. I'm very happy with American Evil, but I don't know. I'm concerned about what's gonna. Uh, yeah, Romancing Saga 2 is something that I've noticed that like nobody really brings up in the West. Like people love to like trash talk Final Fantasy 6 or Dragon Quest or whatever, but I never hear them bring up Romancing Saga. Did it not come out in the West initially? Like I'm kind of confused about this series and its history. Like I think it must have been a PlayStation game, right? So did it come out in the West? Uh,
Transmission from HQ. A UML may be in the. Your scanner will also flash.
a sword coin. Yeah, you just kind of chill. I guess that's always been the focus of Endless Ocean. I guess they wanted to go back to basics for this one. I guess that makes sense. And I'm enjoying it too. So, I get to talk about random stuff, American Evil life stuff. I don't know. This might be a good stream game, honestly. We'll see, but uh, yeah, like I bought a bird feeder. Like whenever I have free time, like I'm doing other things other than video games. Right? I'm like going to the movies. I'm, tending to my bird feeder. Riding my bike. It's just I don't necessarily want to play video games all the time. Well, I mean, I do want to play video games all the time, but it's like there's so much more like life to be lived. It's like I don't know. There are times where like I'm playing a game and really enjoying it, but still feeling like it's a waste. Oops, what's this? Ah, no, it's another creepy. Oh, no, it's not that bad. Look at that like gaping mouth. Like, ooh.
This species was probably the largest bony fish in history. While the fossil has only been partially excavated, it's estimated to have been 14 to 16 point.
Yeah, Sam probably. It wouldn't be such a big deal if I wasn't working so much. Like, I think what's gonna happen is eventually I'll start like being able to live off of like the books or whatever, and then just like play games 8 hours a day, and then just do other things like during the day, and then just sleep. Uh, well, probably not 8 hours every day, but like you know, getting being like doing a reasonable job, just like going out doing things while still playing like the amount of video games I want to play, right? Like it's crazy that like I'm playing video games like maybe 4 hours a day on the weekend and then like never again. It's just that's just insane to me considering what I used to do. Like it's kind of unbelievable to me just how many games I managed to beat with that kind of scheduling. But I guess games aren't that long. Like I remember growing up how I would beat like Mario Sunshine in like a week and then be like disappointed by it. Like that was the last game I was gonna get in for a while. You know, I beat Twilight Princess in a week. I remember like a week was like pretty consistently my thing for these 40-hour games. And now, well, Sunshine isn't 40 hours, but now it's like it takes me forever to get through anything. Like I never finished Origami King. The Thousand Year Tour is about to come out. I haven't not finished Origami King. Uh, there's just more things I could be doing and and playing or whatever. Ooh. I never played it. I didn't all that shit I wanted to do and I didn't even bring up reading. Holy shit. Yeah, that's how far behind I am. I have like plenty of things I want to read. Like I tried reading like Eye of the World, uh, the first of the Wheel of Time today, and I got like a couple of pages in and really loved it. And I just I have to go back to where just shit. Like I guess I could like take some time to read it today, but I don't know. I just have so much more going on. Yeah, I started reading like Cloud of Sparrows recently. Uh, Never finished it. What was the other thing I read? And there was something else. Well, Starship Troopers is another one that I haven't finished yet. I was like blazing through that at a certain point, but like I fell off of it, never got back into it. Uh, yeah, there's a lot of stuff I want to get through, and I just don't have the time to read like I want. That was actually like one of the best things I did recently. Is that like I just like took a break from work and I just read a book. It was Cloud of Sparrows, and I just really enjoyed it. It was so good, and I just really wanted to do it more often, but it's just not possible usually. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna read more stuff like Starship Troopers for sure. Yeah, I really should be going to bed. Shit, I have things to do tomorrow, but I'm having so much fun, and like I get to stream with you guys, and yeah, I think we are gonna end it now. Unfortunately, like I said, I got off a 12-hour shift. I'm sorry, guys. I really would like to stay longer, but and play something else maybe, but oh right, Rec 6, wow. Okay. So you advance way faster when you have people with you. Okay. Yeah, so that was Endless Ocean Luminous. Yeah, how long was I streaming that? Yeah, an hour? That was yeah, an hour and a half. I was not expecting to stream it that long. I was expecting to be disappointed by it. Like yep, okay, we got like the next chapter. Okay. Yeah, I was expecting to be like somewhat disappointed by it. Because it was getting lots of trashy reviews and people were like kind of shitting on it. I was not following along with the game at all, right, online. But like, yeah, that was actually pretty solid. The mechanics are great, the visuals are great, like the animals are cool to look at. It's relaxing to play. You can just kind of chill and just talk about whatever playing it. Um, Again, I do think it probably is the weakest of the three, going by like my first impressions, because like the original and like Blue World feel like they had a lot of like interesting ideas and mechanics and like a story, right? And like this one just doesn't really give me the same kind of vibe. But at the same time, I think the way it's structured is that like you can just kind of chill and just kind of go through the ocean and just kind of like see something new every single time. And I think that might actually be really appealing to some people. right? Like it seems weird. Like I think this might be the weakest Endless Ocean game, but like I think it's the one that seems like tailor made to what I want to see from the series, right? I don't necessarily want a story, right? Like I want to just go through the ocean and just see things, right? Like it's weird to say this, but for me, this is a really interesting release. I think they did a really good job with it. I definitely think it has problems, but like at the same time, like I really enjoyed my time with it today. I think it was very, 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 very much, very fun, right, for what it was, and I'm not disappointed with it in the least. If anything, I'm pleasantly surprised. Yeah, like again, I do think that the big issue with it is that like what exactly are we doing besides like looking at fish, right? Like what exactly is there besides like exploring the ocean, right? Like I just don't think the game has a whole lot of things to actually do in it. You know what I mean? Like the original had that like weird dolphin playing mini game, right? Where you could like train the dolphin and things like that. You had like the aquarium. Someone brought that up. Like I don't see any of that in three. It seems like in a lot of ways, it seems like a stripped down version of what we gotten before, right? But I don't know. That might be like for the better because like I feel like in the first two I was like overwhelmed by all the things that you had to do to like to do well at the game, and I think they like streamlined it for this one. I think that might actually be for the best for like the audience that wasn't like super into the first two. That might be for the better. I'm very interested in seeing what people think about this because I think this is the most invested I've been in an Endless Ocean game ever, right? Even if it's not like technically the best one. Again, I'm a casual, so a casual Endless Ocean player. Like I never beat the other two, so again, maybe my opinion isn't the one that like you should be listening to about this, but I really enjoyed it. I really thought it was great. A blind disabled kid? What are you talking about? What? I don't I don't remember that. A blind disabled kid? I don't know what you're talking about. I really genuinely don't know. Like a blind disabled kid? What? But anyway, yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. I gotta get up in the morning, get my bike ready, go out, eat, hopefully get back. I have a lot going on over the next week. Like I had to get that mailbox installed. It's a nightmare. So again, thank you all for enjoying this morning with me. Please check out Endless Ocean Luminous. It's fantastic so far. And